Hello guys, I'm Henry John Griffin, and punishment makes me really mad, and except for especially if I really want to enjoy my birthday party, this means I can't be on punishment if I'm going to enjoy my birthday party because that will sound to be negative as a punishment. But what I discussed about this is that if I go to a birthday party, I'm not going to always say a curse word. Nope, I'm not going to say a curse word. But if I go to a birthday party and my dad says I don't deserve to have a birthday party because I did not behave, then I'm going to say, "Oh shoot, I'm disappointed." Because even the MTV channel on this show is clean. So right here on the tablet making a TV show because I am going to feel some type of way if I don't get to go to my party, which kind of stinks. And it sucks for everybody. I got videos talking about my computer has a virus. It at times, it really does. So, if my computer has a virus, then what I'm doing is probably getting me in trouble and taking away all these fun things I like cookie cake for my birthday and all that stuff. That's just making my computer worse. That's not helping my computer. That's making my computer a lot worse. The reason why I wanted to do distribution, it's a want. It's not a need. It's a want. There's no need to distribute nothing to MTVs except for submitting videos on YouTube and uploading them to YouTube, which I just said. So just remember, the videos I have spoken about that pretty much go on YouTube is basically a lot of videos that I can do that only go on YouTube, not MTV. So, I had this problem a lot with other sites such as MTV and all that other stuff that we have. I did have the problem a lot of the times, and it started to get on my nerves. It started to give me a mind virus disease. And you know what it is? Especially from even getting my phone taken away, not getting to have as much food or eat as much as I want because of the virus. Today we're going to talk about mind viruses and the coronavirus. When I first started putting my interest on computers, I found out that talking about computers would be less brutal to just having a computer instead of talking about it. And much of the force was controlled by talking about computers a lot, and then knowing that our brains compute information and process information and store information. So therefore, they are computers in a way. And like I said, the brain, it computes information, it processes information, it stores information. So therefore, the brain is a computer. But a lot of the times, philosophers and scientists oftentimes use the word like because they like using the word like. That's a word that basically compares the brain to a computer. But we're looking for a word that qualifies the brain to being a computer. Well, you know what this means when you talk about computers, or you talk about the brain being a human computer or the brain computing like a computer. That's oftentimes initialed as a metaphor. Because now you don't need to say like to compare it. You just compare it by just saying the brain is a computer, and that compares it. You probably could say like when you're comparing the brain to a computer. That's to be more real about it. But if you're qualifying, then you could say it is. Then you could compare it without saying it's like. So anyways, further ado, that was my time of spending so much time having to deal with a lot of other people getting their consequences and being punished. There's basically a lot added to being punished. Being punished may be requireable to hurting someone, using physical punishment and causing physical harm on a child, such as giving them corporal punishment. Corporal punishment is not good. It's bad. It hurts people. So right now we look for ways to avoid corporal punishment and stick with other things that make us happy, such as eating peanut butter, eating cookies, and eating other foods such as cookie cake and other foods, like foods I can't even think of. Maybe fast restaurant foods or Burger King foods or McDonald's foods or any other thing. Maybe Wegmans foods. Foods at Wegmans. So if you were to go to the cooking lab, if you were to go to the cookie aisle, they would have fish and lobsters. If you were to stick your hands in there, let's say you want a cookie, if you were to stick your hands in there and you wanted a cookie, if you were to stick your hands in there, you were to reach your hands into the lobsters would bite you because there would be no protected glass on that layer, and the lobsters would bite you. So if you were to do that without the protected glass, you would get bit. Don't do that. Just get a cookie. So that's why I found out that some Walmarts could be dangerous because they have lobsters there. It's okay to get food like cookies, but it's not okay to go to a cooking aisle where there's going to be lobsters and all that other stuff. So yeah, I had to pretty sure show you that it wasn't safe to go anywhere else than just having some sort of cooking aisle. Okay? That's just further to do if there was to be a single lesson of a cooking aisle in the Walmart. Foods like you wouldn't want to eat crab food because crab food probably looks like a living crab, and if you were to touch it, you may be afraid it's going to bite you. So guys, that's why people have to stay away from crab food. Try not to eat crab food, because the crab goes in your belly and it comes alive without you even knowing. It's going to eat your insides. It's going to pinch your insides. So guys, I'm going to stop the video.